get straight to it. No, it's been a while. I'm back consistent. Go check out my last video. Your boys just hit 200 subscribers. Let's keep going. The grind doesn't stop. Lately, I have been just, doing me, watching my daily YouTube of my favorite YouTubers right now, Old Meezy and Young Don. And some of the videos they touched on is this Myron situation. Course, a fucking Myron situation and this Chud the Builder situation, which has a lot to do with the topic I want to talk about today. So the main topic of this video, if you can't tell by the fucking title, is I hate raccoons. There's raccoons and raccoonets who come together to just shit on the black image because that's the only way for them to get ahead with white folks. I don't know what it is. White people have this thing raccoons and raccoonets have to get. I don't know what it is. It's fucking weird. I don't understand it. And it's actually funny because not too long ago, I actually got into a beef with a raccoon not too long ago, and it wasn't even a beef. It was a dude made a video about me. I made a video back, but I didn't tag him, so he'll just never know. That was such a crazy time because he said some of the most stereotypical bullshit, brainwashed shit that you ever heard in your fucking life, and it was fucking crazy. A lot of them don't understand is that they have it the way they want. You're going to be in the same boat as me. You're going to be a illiterate black man who's very aggressive and prone to do violent crimes and shit like that, and every white man should be afraid of a black man walking down the street, even though there's statistically proven that most crimes happen to people that look exactly like 80% of white people kill 80% of, or do crimes towards white people, and 80% of black people do crimes towards 80. Like it's statistics proving that. There's no statistics that prove whatever these white folks want to push, and that's the problem with this. What I want to say, economy world, or maybe just America. I haven't been out of America, so I can't speak on that shit. I just want to speak on the shit here. The only thing I can really talk about America is just how they view us. America did a horrible fucking image about us, so everywhere across the world thinks the same thing. And I only know that through the fucking internet, so I could be 100% wrong. I'm fine, but I do live in America. I have lived in a few different states, and I can tell you how they see us. It's fucking ridiculous. People like propaganda shit that people are like pushing and things of that nature to make the black image look so bad. There's actually a group of people who are on the same timing, may just or even fucking worse. I don't think there's another group of people that has killed so many people. Like their body count is crazy than those type of people. Then there's people who look like me or are a minority or not of this country, of foreign descent, that wants to be them so bad, but they fucking can't. They just can't, because even though you're ahead of me, and even if you're ahead of them, you're still beneath them. That's still how they think. That's how they also think as well. I don't understand it. I think it's fucking crazy. It blows my mind. Like that's how people think. You're not winning. You're doing more harm than good. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. Fucking funny side note, I could be wrong about this. I watched this video not too long ago. Do you know the most MAGA town, or the person who the town that voted for Trump the most was a poor white town in fucking South or North Dakota? Who the fuck wants to go to South or North Dakota? What is there? Ain't Mount Rushmore in one of those fucking? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Nigga, you don't care. You don't care. These raccoons, like they're that one NFL player, I think they call like RG3, Myron Gaines. Myron Gaines did a debate against a white nationalist, white supremacist. He did one against him, and it was just, man, but you could just see how when he looks at him, like it don't matter. He probably never knew who this nigga was, right? As soon as he looks at this nigga and he sees like black, oh bro, he just think, yeah, you're beneath me. One of the things that they said in that debate was talking about nationalist supremacists need to get their women in check because white women are more likely to date outside their race, and the white population is dying out. But that's the thing though. That's the problem with being a conservative, a traditional, it's national. That's the problem. Women, what do you want to call it, are degraded against, discriminated against, whatever. In that group of people, it's like they want you to get back in the kitchen, shut the fuck up, and make babies. They want to take away the 19th Amendment, but they want to preserve the white bloodline and culture or whatever. It's like y'all can't even get y'all women straight. You know what I'm saying? Like women don't even want to be with y'all because of the shit y'all fall. That shit is stupid. That shit is stupid. That is the dumbest shit ever. You want the white race to be superior and live on forever, but you can't even get your women in check because you degrade your woman. How I feel, how most white supremacists look, how other cultures treat their women and shit like that, they just automatically hate it because they can't do it, or it's literally just not them doing it. If a white supremacist, white nationalist, I'm gonna just say racist, fuck it. If a racist sees another group of people prospering or really doing anything that they can do or can't do, it's the fact that they're doing it, they just get mad about it. Is that not fucking stupid? Is that not dumb? Most racists be like, I'm a God-fearing man. Like Chud the Builder, he said something, he's protected by God's divine power or some shit like that.
I don't know how to convince you guys that I'm literally a fucking single guy with the camera. Somebody could come up and try to kill me right now. There's nothing I could do about it, but I'm protected by the Lord and I believe in his divine protection. Other than that, I'm literally a sitting duck.
That doesn't make any sense. There's no way you believe in God, but you like the Bible contradicts your beliefs. It does. The Bible don't never talk about none of this shit y'all talk. The Bible don't say there's a group of people over here who ain't bother nobody. You're above them. Turn them into this. Turn them into. It doesn't. If it does that, that's fucking crazy. They use this Bible like Christianity. Religion is a beautiful thing. They take that shit and they make that shit evil. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. If Jesus Christ was a real person, they would not fuck with Jesus Christ, bro. Wasn't Jesus Christ a fucking refugee? First off, the nigga not white. Nigga was in the Middle East. So off the rip, y'all would not like him. Second off, y'all probably call him a terrorist. Third, y'all would make fun of anything he would do, especially if he was 100% on that timing. Nowadays, and how they be doing the Muslims in New York and stuff like that. Imagine what Jesus would do if he was real. Y'all so quick to call somebody a terrorist. Y'all will be calling him a terrorist. Y'all will be calling him a real Christian because he's not white. Somehow, some way, Christianity and white people got connected, even though it was not found in no white countries. It was founded in the Middle East. People who are brown. They may not be black. They may not be black or brown like me, but they are brown. They are far from Caucasian. What? They have melanated skin. But I have a true theory that I think the more racist you are, the more stupid you are. I think it's statistically proven. The more education you get, the more progressive you come. One of the dude I beefed with a long time ago, he said that like,
bitch, if you had the same voting power as me, yes, I'm going to change those people, those fresh people, before they get all indoctrinated by the fucking college campuses, which is like mostly leftists and shit. Yes, we're gonna go to college campuses and mold the minds of the children. And by the way, these motherfuckers don't just go on college campuses, so this nigga's just fucking retarded in the first place. But he doesn't do any research.
That doesn't make any sense, because as a person who went and graduated from college, there's nobody like in my face telling me this. The only reason why when you go to college your perspective changes is because you're experiencing something. Nobody's coming up and telling you. Like, you meet somebody from France, you meet somebody from Spain, you meet somebody from Portugal, you meet somebody from fucking Africa, Ghana, Sudan, Egypt, what else? I'm just trying to name shit off the top of my head. Nigeria, South Africa. I met a lot of people from South Africa, which is really like what opened my mind to the world. Especially when I was working at a warehouse, and then you just get bread to make it through college and stuff like that. I met a lot of South Africa. They were really dope people. That's what opened my mind, because I know when I approached them, they automatically had a stigma about me, which fucking sucks. I blame America, but which had a fucking stigma about me. Then when they actually got to know me and we're actually pursuing the same thing, we're actually going through the same thing. Crazy, right? Crazy. In America, going through the same thing as a minority. Crazy. It opened their eyes up to a bunch of stuff. Bro, I remember this, there is one African group of African people that I know. They was from so many different parts of Africa. It was crazy. One dude was actually from Sudan. Crazy. He was a Muslim. He was from Sudan. Crazy. And then I found out what Abdul means. I think Abdul means slave of, and then whatever. No, I think Abdul either means God or slave of. So when people have Abdul, it means slave of God or slave of this, or fucking crazy. But some dope shit I learned. If I'm wrong, please let me know down below. But I'm pretty sure that's what the dude told me and stuff like that. And I met some dude like that, cool dude. But when he first met me, I think he saw my dreads. He automatically thought I was disrespectful. He told me this. He said automatically thought you were disrespectful. And then we had another black dude, dreads. I was a few years older than him, but he did not like him. Like, we would be sitting down. Let's say we're sitting down in the break room or something like that. That dude will come up. He'll walk away. You know what I mean? And then when he'll leave, he'll come back and he'll talk to me. And I think the main reason why they fuck with me is because I would just ask questions. I told them straight up, I never been out of America, and I haven't even been that far west. You know what I'm saying? I mainly been on the East Coast or East Side. As far as what west I ever went was fucking Texas, and that's still considered the South. So I was just asking questions like this, that, this, and this, and this, and then they would question me because of my tattoo. They would tell me, "So Desmond, you go against God?" And I thought that was funny because it was like, nah, I just really like the tattoo and stuff like that. And then one dude who was actually Egyptian, he told me about the history of pharaohs and stuff like that. Pharaohs went against God, and then it's a crazy backstory that he told me, and it was just dope. But I would just ask questions like, I don't know your culture, tell me about your culture. It was such a dope experience. Long story short, basically it opened my mind. It made me open-minded. Is that there's so many different cultures and morals and values, if you want to put them down, if you're picking up out there in the world, that like they think completely different of you. That's what makes you more open-minded. I know I went so on a fucking long ass tangent, but long story short, that's what college does to you. It makes you more open-minded. I think most majors, oh my gosh, man, I need to find that shit, but most majors vote, like smart majors or whatever you want to call it, people who go to college vote blue more than they do right. You know what I mean? But however, there's more uneducated people in America than there are educated. That's a fact. Look at all the niggas. Look at the majority of Trump's fucking followers. They're fucking poor white people. They're fucking idiot. They're fucking stupid. They're dumb. Like, this is how white people, this is how poor white people think, right? They think when people pass laws, right? Especially laws helping poor individuals, especially minorities. They think if it's helping black people, I don't want that shit, even though it's helping you. Now, let's say welfare and food stamps. Who do you think mostly is on welfare and food stamps? White people. Because there's like, they're fucking 60-70% of the population, white people, right? But there's a stigma, there's a stereotype, there's a joke, whatever you want to call it, that black people are on welfare, black people are on food stamps. But who's majority of it, right? Since black people and all these other people can get food stamps and I can too. Matter of fact, how about we just get rid of it? They can't have it. As long as these niggas not winning, it don't matter what I'm going through. As long as these niggas not winning. That's literally how they think. And I think that shit is fucking stupid. I'm gonna just look it up. This see it more. And yes, it's gonna be AI. And if you get mad about that, that's completely understandable. But it's a fact. I feel like the more racist you are, the more stupid you are, and the more education you have, the more progressive you are. That does not mean that niggas with an education ain't gonna be on that time. Surely look at these niggas. These smart ass niggas working under these billion-dollar companies with high ass positions, CEO positions that you need a degree in. That does not mean they're not gonna vote right. That does not mean they're not gonna vote red. And voting red or right does not mean you're wrong. It does not mean you're a racist. It does not mean that. But some of these niggas, come on, I don't need to finish that shit. I don't need to finish that shit. But that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. This video is more like a rant, tangent, no reaction, no nothing. This is just a little thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out FD Signifier. He the one who gave me inspiration for this video and stuff like that. Me and my homies watching that shit a few days ago. Got me back on my little YouTube grind. I'm finna, after I'm done record this, I'm finna edit this video. It's finna be long as a bitch, but let's get straight to it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.